Okay, today's day 186, and it's been about 6 months, as I said in the last video, so figured it's a good time to do a little picture update. This is me about 6 months ago. I am 5'10". I weighed about 174 pounds, and I was 22% body fat according to a bod pod test. And then, about 3 months ago, I'm just kind of guessing on the weight here, but I believe I was around 170 pounds at that time. And yeah, definitely lost some weight around the midsection and just kind of tightened up overall, especially across the chest. It seems like the arms got a little bit of definition. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. And today, after 6 months, weighed in at 167.8 pounds, still 5'10". And yeah, I feel like looking at these pictures is there's definitely a progression there of just kind of losing a little bit of fat, maybe adding or retaining muscle, kind of revealing what was underneath. Another thing to keep in mind about those pictures is that those are all in a very relaxed state. All right, I'm not doing any flexing. I've tried to keep the lighting the same in all of the pictures and to take those pictures at the same time of the day, which is usually towards the end of the day, the evening, or the nighttime, after I've consumed all of my meals and consumed all of the liquids for the day. So ideally at my heaviest in those pictures, and I guess potentially most bloated or whatever. The reason for that is because, number one, I wouldn't know how to take super awesome, well lit photos of me flexing in baby oil. And the other part of it is just because I figured doing that in a more natural state would give you a better idea of what actual progress looks like for me, right? So that was the thinking, that was the methodology behind those photos. Hopefully that's interesting and useful to people. In regard to today's training, I've been playing a lot of, actually not playing, I've been learning how to play golf, going to the range, learning how to swing a club, learning how to putt, short game stuff. And as part of that, I wanted to get a little more athletic, do a little bit more athletic training that was centered around kind of golf movements, and just overall athleticism, right? Like getting stronger, faster. I'm going to say this for the 20th time in a row, athletic. So I'm going to incorporate these kinds of movements, this kind of training into my regimen here. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I haven't jumped in a long time. I haven't done sprints in a long time, but it does feel good to get out and do those things. I also like to run, so long distance stuff. So all of that will be getting back into the training now that my low back and hips are feeling much better. So, all right, see you guys next time.